What's up, guys? It's the Brazilian Brothers with Kiteboarding, reporting from a very windy Brazil. Today we have a very special video. It is video 1 of our brand new mini series, which is the Brazilian Brother and MACkite Kite Academy. The goal of this series is to take you, or maybe someone who has never gotten in touch with kite surfing, to learn the very basics and to get people stoked about kite surfing. Obviously, you should still take lessons. You should still find somebody qualified to take lessons, but the goal is to get people involved through kite surfing. To do this, we have a very special guest here with us today. We're gonna walk her through everything from the very beginning, but I want you to introduce yourself to the Brazilian Brother and MACkite surfing audience. Who are you? What's your name? And what's your experience with kite surfing?
Thanks. I'm Nicky and I'm from the Netherlands. My experience with kite surfing is just a couple of days in Morocco.
Awesome, awesome. So she does have a couple of days behind her belt, but we're still gonna take it from the very early beginnings. Let's get into the video. So for this first video, we're gonna walk you through all the pieces of equipment that are required for kite surfing, and we're gonna start off with safety. First and foremost, the impact vest. It's very sandy, so let's blow that sand off. But we're gonna have her put it on. Safety is first, and the impact vest is incredibly important because it's gonna give her buoyancy, it's gonna give her protection from objects, and also it is gonna give her some warmth as well. I mean, you're from the Netherlands, so this is pretty warm to you. But generally speaking, oh shit, this is the zipper's getting stuck. Okay, you got through it. Good. Okay, the impact vest looks nice and cozy. You don't want that to be too big as well. You can see it's like perfectly a fit for her. The second piece of equipment is the helmet. A lot of people neglect the use of a helmet, but we think that it's a very important piece of equipment. It's also kind of sandy, but we're gonna make it work. The reason why everybody should wear a helmet is because you're getting protected, obviously, from impact to hopefully not the ground, but if that ever happens, you have a protection against solid objects. You have a protection against boards, flying boards. You have a protection against flying people. So if somebody were to ever fly into her, actually the lagoon is empty today, so you're gonna be okay. But you definitely don't want to underestimate the importance of the helmet. So before you get started with kite surfing, you need to find yourself a good helmet and you need to find yourself a good impact vest. All right, the other piece of equipment that's gonna be absolutely necessary for any kite surfer is a harness. So we do have a harness right here. We're gonna have Nicky put it on, but it's gonna be really important to find a harness that fits you well. Everyone's bodies is slightly different, so we definitely recommend you to actually go into a kite shop and actually try a few of them on to make sure you find the right fit. This one is a small harness from Mystic. Nicky will properly secure it. Once you secure it, you want to make sure that your hook right here is facing up because that's where you're going to be able to attach your bar and ultimately your kite. So it's going to be really crucial to make sure that, you know, again, you have a good fit. Otherwise, the harness may ride up your torso, and it may actually cause rashes, which is terrible. But this one is looking pretty good for Nicky. It looks solid. The impact vest is also good because it prevents the harness from actually riding up. And the other piece of equipment, which is going to be really important as well for the harness, is your quick release safety leash. So this is a safety leash that's gonna be on the future video when we explain everything about it, but just know that this is the next thing that we're gonna use in order to attach to the harness and get you out safely in the water. Let's get to the next session. Okay, the next session is the actual exciting stuff. We've got the helmet, we've got the safety, we've got the harness on. Now, obviously, we're gonna need a kite. So kites come in all shapes, sizes, and it's gonna be tough as a beginner to know what to actually buy, which is why we recommend you to either DM us on Instagram or get in touch with the guys at Mac via phone or through the live chat if you were in doubt which kite to get. But just know, Nicky and everyone there, that kites come in different sizes, and the size is gonna depend on the wind strength as well as your body weight. So today...
What is the kite size?
We have 2 kites in here. Actually, we have a 7 meter and a 9 meter. I think we're gonna start with the 7 to make sure you're very underpowered, which that's what you wanna be on your first session. And then when we get in the water, I might put you on a 9 so that you have a little more power to get those water starts going. So it is a nitro from Cabrina. Technically, it is a bigger kite, but it's actually really nice to use early too because it has a light bar pressure. It's very stable. So don't worry, it's coming. The exciting stuff is coming. Obviously, that is the kite. We have the bar, which is what's going to allow you to connect yourself to the kite and control the kite, right? We have the various safety mechanisms, which we'll talk about, but the bar will generally have 4 lines that will allow you to attach to the kite and, like I said, steer it and control it. So this is a Cabrina bar, which goes with the Cabrina Nitro, but you don't need to actually match brands. You can have a bar from a different brand and a different kite that's completely okay as well. Cool?
Yeah, cool.
Last but not least, we have a big board. This is 145. As you can see, it's almost as tall as me.
Almost.
So you definitely want a big board when you're first learning how to kite. We recommend anything between a 140 and a 145. That's gonna make your water starts much easier. And as you can see, it is a board from Nash with straps. So straps are another thing that's really important. It's basically where you're gonna stick your feet in. So it's gonna be really important to find straps that fit your feet. Let's see how these straps are doing with your feet. Let's get you, let's see if we have to make any adjustments. Yeah? How does that feel?
A little bit big.
A little bit big?
But we can make it smaller.
Yeah, we can always make it smaller. So the good thing about straps is that there's adjustments that we can make it to make smaller. So this is very important. Before you ever go out, make sure you adjust the straps and that the board fits you nicely. All right, so I'm gonna let Nicky finish the adjustment, but we're going to end this video here. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Brazilian Brothers, actually to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to Kiteboarding on YouTube, and to check back here for the next video with Nicky with this From Zero to Hero with the Brazilian Brothers. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.